This is a message to my black men and black women. Never, never let any other race try to hurt your
still going on with the whole tradition of looking on this white Jesus. But in the first place, have you seen the family of the Jesus? Just let's take a look. We have a son, we have the mother, and we have the father, and we have the grandmother. So it seemed like all these people are white. Take a look. All of them is white. And my black people believe that this Jesus is a white man to save them. Look at it. Look at it. Can you see? It is a shame that my people still going on with this old tradition. I am one of the first black men that put this stuff on TV to let you know that there is nobody born named Jesus, and if it was so, he would not be white. It's very simple. The people that came from Europe that call themselves Jews and take my grandfather's land from the remnant of my descendant, they do not believe in that. They don't believe in that garbage. But yet still, my people lock down their mind in this garbage. Lock their mind down. You could imagine? They lock their mind down on this Jesus. And my people that own churches are not teaching the people anything. It is wrong. Look at it, my people. It is wrong. There is nobody born named Jesus. And if it was so, he would not be white. Take a look at it. Take a look at it, my people. If he was white, he would not born into the land of Africa. The white men gave it name Africa. All of that is my grandfather's land. And also you, it's your grandfather's land. And we are not trying to claim the land. We're not doing anything. What I'm saying to the black men of the Western world, you need to wake up. Wake up and go to Africa and tell these black leaders, hey, your people need to come home. Your people are begging you for the repatriation exit. So we can come home. We need to exit this land, and those that were living here before the white men brought you the rest here, they can remain. Because all over the Western world, as they call it, black men were living here. Where I'm from Jamaica, West Indies. the Caribbean. And in the parish of St. Andrew, there's a place that you call King Weston. And there's a place that you call Scotch Hall. Those black people are not from Africa. They've been there from all time. Don't take my word for it. Scotch Hall and King Weston joined together. And they're in the parish of St. Andrew, and I think Scotch Hall in the parish of St. Mary. I am not too sure at the moment. And those black people were here before the white men came here. You see, the white man is so tricky that you will never understand him. He came here and claims the land and let you believe the land belongs to him. You see how tricky he is? But before he came here, he was in Africa. He was all over in Africa. Only place he didn't go too far down into the Congo. And later on he moved down in the Congo and moved on into Ethiopia. But he's been there for a long time. If you want to call him French, if you want to call him German, if you want to call him Scandinavian, or the Italian, or the Romans, they all been there, or the British, they all been in Africa for a long time. So they train our people to speak English. The English language belongs to the white people. Maybe many of you do not understand when I said white people. White people is the people that have flesh color, blue eyes, straight blonde hair. Remember, they don't have wool. See the wool I have? They do not have this. They have hair. Like the goat, like the cow, like the dog. We have wool like the sheep. So we the black men have a specialty that they do not have. We the black men have a specialty that they do not have, and they will never get it. Don't matter how they mix around with our people, they cannot get that speciality that we have. We are the guardian of divine power. That ruleth the stars, the sun, and the moon, the rivers and the water, the gold and the diamond. We have the knowledge of that. No other man. The Chinese, the Indians, and the white man? No. The only black men have that speciality is the black man. And that's why they are jealous of us. Because we don't learn things. We don't learn things. We come that way. We have the ability to do all things. Not they. They have to to learn. We don't learn to dam the river. We never been taught how to bake bricks. We know that of ourselves. We take, come on. Sometimes it's get hot in the studio. We know that of ourselves. So we don't need to be taught by the white man. We don't need to be taught by the Chinese. We don't need to be taught by the Indians, because they are not the original. What I meant by the original, they were not here. We were here from all time. So they come up with all that nonsense, or you want to say nonsense-y, and say the earth have been created and the earth have been made. They're the one that telling you that. We know that it have not been made. We know that it's not been created, because we've been here from time and time. And we will remain here after time if it will be such thing to take place. Yes. So these white Jesus, see the mother and the father, they are not the original people. So how could he be the savior of my people? Just think about it. Look what my people have into the home. Look what my people have into the home. Can you see? My people, can you see that? That's not the original man of the earth. He's not. He have been made. And how he have been made? See, the black man caught up. He caught up in his doing and brought forth other people in existence. You know, if you take the mule, if you take the horse and the donkey and blindfold them and let them mate each other, they bring forth a mule. If you take the guinea hen on the pheasant and put them in captivity, they brought forth the chicken. Hello? There are many animals and birds that you can crossbreed, as you call it, and bring forth interference. And the black men were doing that for 8,000 and thousands of time. Until the white men told them about years, months, days, weeks, minutes, and hours. We don't know such thing. No, we don't know such thing as minutes and hours and days, and we live in time. The black men live in time, light time and dark time. That's all the time we have in existence. So the white men bring all these nonsense. Days, minutes, hours. Not the black man. The black man that black like this. You see one in my hand? The black man. See, I'm kind of messed up. But I still came out with the knowledge of the woolly man. So the complexion doesn't make you to be a black man. The wool. Can you hear me? Black people, the complexion doesn't make you to be black man. But if you have it, you'll be a stronger black man. See, I come with interference, but I'm stronger than the white man, because they do all type of crazy stuff with the original black man. The original black man. You see this here? The original black man. The original black man. They do all type of crazy stuff with him. So some comes out mixed up, but they got the wool. So once you have the wool, you're okay. So what I'm saying to my people, you got to take this out of the homes. Take that garbage out of the home. It cannot do nothing for you, and it will not do anything for you. Because it's the family of the white man. Mother, father, grandmother, and sons. Singular son. One son is there. So we need to cut that shit out. Wake up, black man, and see if we can find our rightful place. We've been doing this bullshit for too long. And we're not trying to find the right pathway so we can keep our people alive. And keep them away from the wolf. We're not doing none of that. What I'm saying to you, all the preachers, that's what they talk about. Can you hear me? All the preachers, that's what they talk about. This is what they talk about. Jesus and God. So therefore, if Jesus, the icon of Jesus is white, then mean God have to be white. So you don't need to be speaking about none of those. Can you get me? Or can you hear me? Or can you see me? Which one? What I'm saying, if the son icon is white, then the father have to be white. So you do not need to bow down to those stuff. The reason why I'm telling you this, because the people that I grew up with and called my father, he had 3 churches. And every one of the church have those in there and at home. So what I'm saying to you, they're bullshit. And I was one of the guy, see this Jesus? I make the pictures for the church. I paint them. I make them from plaster. And decorate them, and he sell them $10, $20. So he make a lot of money. But I was a young boy. I don't know what's taking place. So what I'm saying to my people, we don't need this anymore. And those preachers that is keep on preaching about this stuff, they are fooling your mind, and all they need is your money. Check it out. All they need is your money. If you don't believe me, think about it. Look at it. I want you to think about it. Think about what I'm saying. Look on those icons. The Catholic have those. The Baptists have those. So they are not good for my people. And when the black preachers start to tell them in the church that it's not good, we're going to have a better life, and a better part way of living. Because most of the people that believe in this shit, they're in poverty. And the preachers that preaching about how can we get out of poverty, they're not doing that. They're preaching about going to heaven to live with this Jesus and live with the Jesus Father. Because his Father is God, right? So if his Father is God, as I said before, he has to be white. Did you understand the brutality that takes place with our black people all over the world by the hands of the white man? Why would you want to go to live with this Jesus? He has not done nothing for you. And the people that call themselves Jews doesn't recognize him as the Son of God. Because they don't use the word God. They use the word Hashem. See? So there is something that we're not understanding. A lot of confusion. The black man is the guardian of divine power. Wherever divine power is, he's the man that controls it. He holds it either in his hand or in his brains. And that's what I'm saying, my brother. We got to wake up. So when the black preachers start to tell you the real Mackay, then you will understand much better. Because nothing is in this white icon. Straight up. Nothing is in this white icon. It's just a bunch of baloney. And for those of you that believe in it, the word believe, I don't know. So you need to look up the origin of the word believe. It's not an African word. Look up the word Jesus if it's an African word. No. Look up the word God. They're not an African word. They're not African words. So you see what I'm saying? They're European words. Angels. They're not African word. So we have a lot to learn. But by we not learning from ourselves, you have to learn from books. Who wrote the books? The white man wrote the books. So who are you learning from? You're learning from him. Yes. So what I'm saying, you got to wake up, black man. Wake up. So you can understand what is taking place. Peace.
This is a message to
over
my
here.
black men and black women. Never, never let any other race try to hurt your people. Never. So we must start love one another.